The Cosmere is the greatest fantasy series on this planet and one of the greatest things that have happened in my life. But do you even know what it actually is? If you have that one friend that is pestering you to read the Cosmere or just want to try something new, this video is for you. I will be breaking down my top 5 reasons on why you should read the Cosmere. Hello World Hoppers, welcome to Cosmere Horizons, and before we get into why you need to read the Cosmere, let's talk about what it actually is. The Cosmere is Brandon Sanderson's interconnected narrative universe. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but just hear me out. Essentially, take all the Marvel movies, but for fantasy books, and it's awesome. Now, I know what you're thinking. Books, gross, ew. And you know what? That was me 2 years ago. I struggled getting through books. Let me rephrase that. I just didn't read books. It just felt like a slow, boring waste of time, and for my ADHD mind, that just didn't work. I genuinely started reading the Cosmere because I saw this massive book at the mall and thought it would be funny if I read it. And well, here we are. We'll get back to that story later. Back to what it is. Every single story takes place in the same dwarf galaxy. Though different series are in different planets, it doesn't meddle with all that multiverse stuff. That's now a trend. There's a ton to read here. A total of 30 stories, some 6 pages, some 1,300 pages, so there's like a bit of a range. A big complaint about these interconnected worlds in movies and TVs is it feels like you have to do homework to catch up to what's happening. Like, if you want to see the new Thunderbolts movie, you realize you have to watch Black Widow, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and probably Black Panther too because Val was in there. God. With the Cosmere, if a new book's coming out, just pick it up and read it. Literally the only rule is that don't read Stormlight 3 before Stormlight 2. Like, read series in order, don't be dumb. But if you want to read Stormlight 5, you don't need to read 7 books of Mistborn to do that. Just read what's interesting to you. There are so many different genres. If you want to read an overarching epic, read that. If you want to read a romantic book, read that. If you want to dabble with some horror, read the horror book. Do what you want to read. Here's what you've been waiting for, the top 5 reasons why you should read the Cosmere. Number 1, there are so many different types of medium in the Cosmere. There's truly nothing like it. On top of all the novels, short stories, and novellas, there's also graphic novels, graphic audios, collecting cards, and my personal favorite, a canon pre-written adventure for the Cosmere RPG. You literally get to play through the world. It seems so fun. There's truly nothing like it out there. So many different ways to consume different parts of the story. It's my favorite thing. Like, all of the things ever, this is my favorite. Number 2, Brandon Sanderson writes so fast. Have you ever really enjoyed a book series and then had to wait over 14 years for the 6th book to come out? Well, with Brandon Sanderson, you don't have to. On average, we get like 1 to 2 Cosmere books a year, which is just insane. Later this year, we're having Isles of the Emberdark releasing, also known as Secret Project 5. I am so excited for this to release. I have a video about how you can pre-order the book right now. Here's the schedule for all the Cosmere books to come in the next 6 years. There's so many. Number 3, what really hooked me on this is I usually struggle with reading standalone books. This is a personal thing, but I never really saw the point in reading just a short story that is short, it ends, and then I go on with my life. Unless it's an amazing book, then what was the point of reading it? However, with these books, it always feels like you are progressing towards more information with more reveals, and with the massive universe, it becomes even cooler. Which leads me straight into number 4. This is, objectively speaking, the greatest community on the planet. Like, people are nice 9 out of 10 times on Reddit, which just like doesn't happen on Reddit. There are always people that want to talk Cosmere, even in my Discord server, link in the description down below. There are always people discussing the books. And look at Dragonsteel Nexus. It is a huge Brandon Sanderson / Cosmere convention, and I'm so excited to go to Dragonsteel Nexus 2025. But don't just take my word for it.
I love Dragonsteel Nexus because I love the Cosmere, and I really enjoy interacting with fellow fans.
I cannot get over it. I need to get back. I need to take Dragonsteel Nexus, condense it, and like shoot it into my veins 24/7, because that is a high I will never, ever, ever come down from.
My favorite part of Dragonsteel was seeing Brandon Sanderson live doing a Q&A. It was pretty cool, and he gave some really interesting insights to the Cosmere.
My favorite part was the con game, getting to go to all the different events, collecting stamps in our passport to get the cool story deck cards to fill our binder.
And we definitely didn't cheat on any of the stamps.
Not once. Thanks for having us, Dylan.
Cool.
Number 5, the messages and stories of these books are impactful. I can look at any book in the Cosmere and think of the singular message it was trying to tell, and I get emotional over how impactful it tells that message. They genuinely changed the way I view the world and the way that I look at my life. Like, it's just such good messaging. And secret number 6, to tie it back into my story from earlier, reading became one of my most cherished pastimes as I worked my way through the Cosmere. There will always be that portion of my life that was just delving into this insanely massive world and not needing to care about how fast I go through it because there was always more. It was a journey that is a staple of my life. It is a journey that the online community supported me through, and it is a journey I hope to foster and give to as many people as I can. If you're just starting your Cosmere journey or even a veteran, hop on over to the Discord server. We have loads to discuss. Thank you so much to my patrons for your support and helping me do what I love. Okay. Love you.